Hello everybody, this is ChristMaster4. Welcome back to Let's Play DanganRonpa V3. Kaito's gonna die. So,
most likely.
That's the subtitle. Kaito's gonna die.
What did Maki do with the electro hammer?
So we need...
You wanna look at what the things are? You're not looking at the things. Who put the hydraulic per...
Come on, and put some more effort into that.
I can't read if you keep moving it. No, like the fucking cursor.
But I'm trying to
figure out where this one goes.
The electro bomb was used for the press, right?
No, yeah, it was not used there though. It's probably
No.
It just doesn't. What?
No.
Wait, no.
Yeah. What? Oh.
No.
Maybe.
No, that's not. That's what opened it to get in the hangar with Maki.
No. Wait. Confused? Hang on. An exit soul. How did it get in? That's the one.
Dare. What is this one? You're not looking.
It's the electro bomb that Kokichi uses.
No. That was not that thing. What did Kokichi?
Kokichi didn't take that. He took the poison.
He took the antidote.
That's what I meant. I said poison.
After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi you take out? That's the electro bomb. After he left. That's ridiculous.
This is what happens when I completely
Trail of blood.
Skip over a lot of details.
Yes. This is exactly what happens.
Alright.
Hit the existle.
With the electro hammer. That's out here.
First whoopty.
The only antidote. That's what she took.
That's what he took.
That's what I meant.
From Kaito.
If you couldn't tell that this was recorded on a different day, it was totally
I'm
done.
so on top of my game. I get the vertigo.
What?
I'm so on top of my game. I get the vertigo.
Are you just referencing epic rap battles again?
Yes.
God damn it. Trail of blood. You were dragged.
That.
Alright, 4 more.
The culprit in the press. That's who was in the press first.
Well, yeah.
No!
I read that as first, and then as I pressed the button, I was like, oh fuck, it's last.
No, you need to read the fucking thing.
No.
That's there. What are you doing?
We're being very awkward, and it's not even
Kokichi in the press. There you go. That's who was in the press last.
Can you stop?
Why is he naked?
Because his clothes was taken off.
Oh yeah.
Don't you remember? That was in the toilet.
Yeah, I just forgot. Yeah, oh, you get a sneak preview of his underwear that you get when you seduced him later in the
like I'm gonna seduce Kokichi and get his underpants. Like I'm gonna do that.
What is the go that one?
It's not here.
What is the
It's the fucking crossbow.
Yes. There, that's the one you.
Yeah.
I'm saying go back farther.
You went
the other way.
Back. This is manga, Joe. Back is where I was going.
No, you were going to the left.
Back is where I was going. Left is right and right is left. You should get manga.
Drinking the antidote.
That was after.
That was there.
Yeah, that was
no.
Kaito.
Yeah.
Kaito actually drank it.
Yeah. You got to unlock more shit. 3 arrows. That.
Oh,
no.
Can you,
where? There.
It's right here.
No, it's not. We didn't read it.
3. Oh.
Yeah, that. We're so good at this game.
You just sound half-ass. You just sound like you're half-assing everything right now.
Where was? Who is the that? Not Kokichi's right arm. Yeah, it was Kokichi's right arm.
You're an idiot. Kokichi's right arm is not a person. That's at the very end.
Yes. And then we have the last two. Culprit's left arm is where the first arrow went. That was the second arrow. Yeah. The second arrow was the culprit's left arm. What are you? Kokichi's back was the first arrow. No, that was the other one. I told you the other one was the other one as well. I told you that was the culprit.
Maybe we'll be entertaining once this closing argument ends. I'm getting bored of this right now.
I don't have any jokes to make.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together.
Oh, hi, Kibo. Yeah, you seeing Himiko actually almost threw a wrench in things.
Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar.
It didn't go off, so I was like, shit.
When she reached the hangar,
It didn't go off.
She handed the case to someone through the bathroom window.
Why is he... Oh, right. For some reason, I thought it was like a mask over him, but it was like, no, that's just the jacket.
Yep.
Because it almost looked like the spy.
It does.
The TF2 spy.
Kaito's the spy.
Disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
A little bit.
The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
And it's interesting how they decided to, for this murder, because the coat's important, they decided to still draw that in. Because usually the blackened wouldn't have any clothes on.
Yeah, no clothes at all, but the jacket's significant in this case.
Mm-hmm.
However, the hangar had an electric barrier.
How are they going to get him out of the Exisal to punish him? I guess Monokuma, because Monokuma can't control the Exisals.
Fortunately for her, she had an
Or will he just die in the
to
Exisal?
get around the barrier, in a way.
Well, I mean, you can pilot it if you're in there.
Yeah.
She used her electro hammer to disable an Exisal and climbed inside. She knew Exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Mm-hmm.
Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm.
That makes
If
sense.
they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an Exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
What?
And Exisal walked in.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, The culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror.
Meanwhile, he actually did do that.
He left the cap
Maki
on.
must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel.
That wouldn't work.
But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
Because she thought she was the culprit.
After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request.
That makes sense anyway, especially since it's Kaito.
Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail.
That makes more sense
In
too.
any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
I love how ridiculously elaborate his plan was, too.
I mean, it's Kokichi. Did you really expect anything less elaborate when he finally died?
Yeah, but Kaito being able to follow through with all that?
Anyone can take instructions from somebody else and do them. It doesn't take a lot to be the worker bee.
It's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
I guess.
Like Gonta was able to do it, and he was also manipulated by.
Gonta just had to strangle someone, even if he didn't have the right. Even if he didn't have the strength.
Kokichi was alive until all that was left to do was flush his clothes down the toilet and hide in an exisal and hold the camera. That's all he had to do after Kokichi died. The rest of it, Kokichi was alive for.
Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh? You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
And he dies.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No. No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth.
It was flawless because we saw an entire manga about it.
Yes, it was flawless. I'm sure Kaito's inside that exisal.
Well,
there's one way to find out.
There are two ways to find out.
You could just open the exisal. It can't really stop you.
I was thinking with an electro hammer.
I mean, that too. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma? Or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
Do we have any evidence outside of that?
Outside of the fact that the press stops?
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
But why else would the video stop?
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
Damn.
Robots
feel faith.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? I see. So that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito's been so stubborn all this time. But what exactly does he mean by ruin? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we?
I still
Sorry
think it's
I fell
Kaito.
short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Because I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Damn.
Ooh, he's relying. Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
Oh,
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
oh.
What?
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
Kokichi.
Kaito
is
is
the
trying
one
to
who
ruin the
died.
game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. What am I What, you supposed to lie? Are we supposed to lie here? Oh my god!
Let's pin this down.
Kokichi's
Who is inside
disappearance.
that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Are we gonna lie right now and...
Kokichi's the one who died.
Shit.
The culprit is Kaito standing right
Yeah,
there.
no, it's
Fuck!
He's the one who died.
Why are we doing this?
Because we need to get Kaito to talk.
Oh, this is annoying.
Down.
We already did the what the fuck game.
You said we hadn't lied at all.
That's what you
Yeah,
said.
I did say that.
gotta reveal the truth.
By lying. I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but okay.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie? Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisol is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Oh, we're playing this card.
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
After we found the crushed body.
Oh! Fuck you, Shuichi!
Kokichi?
I mean, we know he's lying, but this
Yeah,
is to get
but
Kaito to
damn it.
get out of the exisol. Because he's gonna know that we're lying.
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore.
That's actually
I
this is actually a pretty believable lie. I think Shuichi's learned.
Yeah, no
Holy
one, and
fuck.
no one can fuck this one up like Sumugi did last time.
I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead.
I have to
alive.
tell the truth.
Hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
He was the under...
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito's risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I'll believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Ooh.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming.
Oh, he
but
saw through it.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
Uh-oh.
He knows we're lying.
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough.
Ooh!
There we go.
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen.
There we go.
So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time.
I mean, that's how it works.
Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
Fuck you.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's
If we still vote
voting
for
time!
Kokichi, will this fuck up the entire thing? I wonder. If we vote for Kokichi, what happens?
I do not want to do that.
Oh yeah, don't. I'm curious what would happen if we didn't vote for the culprit one time.
Well, I'm sure it would just be like any other voting for the wrong person thing.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Oh, everyone voted for Kaito.
Yeah, it's been unanimous so far.
No, there have been some random strays. on different people.
Well, for the most part, it's not been like all over the place with like a very
Oh, well,
small
no.
margin.
No, but there's always been at least. There's usually been like 1 or 2 that's
Chosen
off.
as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong?
I think that's the
one?
first unanimous one besides Kaede's. And even no, Kaede's wasn't even. There was someone who voted-
Karumi's was also pretty.
Karumi's was.
It was pretty unanimous.
Yeah. Karumi's was unanimous and Kaede's was unanimous. Kaede's wasn't unanimous. People voted for Shuichi in Kaede's case, not Trace.
I don't remember that, but
I think at least one person voted for Shuichi in Kaede's case.
wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
That was horrible.
Alright.
Time for an explanation.
Time
We
for
got
next time.
All A's.
Time for next time.
We still got an A+.
Time for next time.
Wait, what?
It was on the closing argument.
Oh, that's the B.
You know why? Because I had to literally kill myself so that I would restart the video properly.
That's dumb.
Don't worry, next time. Next time, bud. Next time we're gonna
Is
learn
it saying it's
everything
on
about
mean
it.
or not? What difficulty did it say it was on? I want to fucking know.
Mm.
Why?
I have no idea why I keep saying normal.
We put it on mean at the beginning of every fucking trial.
Maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know. So, yeah, we'll see you guys later for
Execution.
for Kaito's death. Lovely, lovely Kaito's death. See you later. Bye. Take care and have a lovely day. Also, bye.